Hey, how's it going? Ian here, and this is my first recap of a live trade. I'm doing it after the fact because I'm not yet mentally ready to record myself trading. I just think I want to stay focused because this was actually my first ever trade on my PA accounts. I have 11 250K Apex PA accounts and one remaining eval account at 255. So I got about $10,000 left to go on that one. Got nice approximate $900 profit across each of my 11 PA accounts because I'm using Apex Trade Copier for that. I guess let's go through the trade. So first I'm going to tell you about my charts. I have a 5-minute here, and on the top right, there is a 1-minute, and bottom right is 15-minute. And if you're wondering why my candles look like this, I'm using QuantView's SMC 2.0 indicator. The most important thing is the setup for the Judas swing. You don't even need any indicators, okay? What we're looking for is a good 830 news wick, and we got that in both directions right here, but then price moved up and took out this high from the 830 top wick. So what we're looking for the Judas swing at 930 would be a fake move up and then the real move down to eventually hopefully take out this low 830 news wick. Now you can see I got in at 19,198. I sold one contract, and then I got out at 19,152. And you might be wondering, okay, well, obviously it moved a lot more. Why didn't you hold on? It's my first ever trade on my PA accounts, so I still have that trailing drawdown to deal with until I pass the balance of 256,000 or 255,600, I think it is. Yeah, anyway, I have to pass that before the trailing drawdown stops following me. And when I got to 19,152, that area, it was really starting to slow down. And we were near some lows over here in terms of candle bodies. So while I did expect it to take this 830 low out eventually, especially because we've been so bearish on the daily, and we're obviously still bearish on 15 minutes, as you can see over here. I just didn't want to deal with the trailing drawdown, and look what happened here. It went all the way up to sorry, I just got a little confused. So it went up above my entry, and I had already moved to break even. So I would have been stopped out if I stayed in. And so not only would I have that massive loss in my trailing drawdown, it would become much smaller available trailing drawdown. I would have missed out on nearly $1,000 profit across my PA accounts. So since I still have this trailing drawdown, I am more quick to take profit. Okay. So that's what I did. And obviously it did end up continuing down and taking this out. And one thing I noticed, so I've done like over 600 trades in FX replay and backtesting as practice, doing mostly the ICT silver bullet model, which is where I'm looking for trading the first 5-minute fair value gap, the 10 a.m. session, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., and then 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. session. And after over 600 trades, I saw, wow, actually my win rate in the AM session is much lower. And most of my losses come from the AM session because so many times I would be sort of faked out because look here, we did form a bearish fair value gap in the early AM session. Let's say I entered here and put my stop right here, then we inverted that and went bullish instead. A lot of times 10 a.m. will not continue the move from 9:30 to 10. It will reverse it. And if you look on the 15-minute, we had a fair value gap here. We've got another one up here. So, also consider that on the daily, we had a huge red day yesterday. So, no wonder we're not just continuing down. Gonna get a little bit of retracement. But aside from that, what happened yesterday, what you see here in this sort of highlighted area for the 10 a.m. session, that has happened to me so many times. So honestly, I'm going to start practicing in FX replay trading inverted FVG in the AM session. And I'm going to let you know how that goes. But anyway, really happy. This is my first ever live trade on my PA accounts. And I just figured I'd do a recap of that.